Hi everyone, my name is Mikaela. I'm a sophomore at Boston College, and I'm excited to get confirmed today. My faith journey began in Tianjin, China as a missionary kid. At 5 years old, I was baptized at a beach in Cambodia, professing God's love and forgiveness for me by dying on the cross to cover all my sins. My baptism laid the foundation for my Christian faith, but I had yet to experience the fullness of God's grace and love for me as my perfect Father. It was in first grade that I had developed a fear of failure. No matter how hard I tried to understand the math problems my teacher taught, I never seemed to get it. I felt embarrassed when she had me stay inside during recess and lunch so I could work longer on math. From that moment on, I attached my value to how I performed in school. Middle school was when I began to understand the weight of my sin. I brought my fears and failures to God through daily devotionals, prayer, and Bible reading, and those times with God were so precious to me. I felt His presence as I was reminded of His overwhelming love and forgiveness. Attending public high school in the US came with new challenges. I struggled to make friends, let alone godly ones, and many of them felt competitive. My perfectionism deepened, but I didn't yet see it as a sin. I thought caring too much was better than not caring at all. Coming to Boston College, I was anxious about being far from home and family, but God provided me with amazing friends who became my new family away from home. Many of them through my Christians a cappella group, Symphony and beyond. Still, I continued living in my old patterns of perfectionism, always spending extra time and effort striving for straight A's. After 14 plus years of this pressure, my mental health reached an all-time low, resulting in 2 panic attacks over winter break. I was confused. After all, I was living my life for God, wasn't I? God reminded me that I needed to continually surrender my life to Him. I was holding on to every ounce of control in my life without trusting that His plans are always better. My heart for God had grown lukewarm. If I truly believed that my worth was in the cross, I did not have to let the fleeting worries of this world paralyze me any longer. I started to make changes in my life. I prayed on my walks to class when my mind felt clouded from anxiety. I had vulnerable conversations with my Christian friends, sharing with them my deepest fears and struggles. Most of all, I learned that Jesus was the best person to run to when I felt overwhelmed by the weight of school. Time and time again, He was my source of strength and peace. God revealed the answer through the perfect love of Jesus, a song on repeat during TFTK, that I wasn't fully living for Him because if I was, I wouldn't be striving for perfection. The lyrics, "In your presence I have all that I need," struck me deeply because I realized I needed to lay my perfectionism down before God and let Him cleanse me of something I had carried for so long. Now in my sophomore year, I have received Jesus' grace and mercy in such a renewed way, rediscovering the first love fire I had experienced in middle school. Each day is an opportunity to lay my sinful desires of perfectionism at Jesus' feet and ask Him to renew my mindset. I realize that I can stop striving for perfectionism because I've been covered by the perfect love of Jesus. Because of Jesus, I'm already clothed in His righteousness. I need to fully receive Jesus' forgiveness and continually abide in Him so my life reflects His love and grace to others. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." I've only found true joy when I lay my grades at His feet and trust that He has placed me at Boston College for a purpose greater than my GPA. Thank you, Symphony Church, for your constant support throughout my faith journey. I'm excited to continue to accept Jesus' perfect love and share this love with those desperate for a love not found in the world. Thank you.